On this week's episode of Chintz Motorsport, tensions begin to rise in the shop as the MK3 Astra van begins to drag its heels, throwing up its fair share of problems, adding to the already tight deadline the boys have on their plate. Will they make it to the MOT, or will they NOT?
Right, so the van went in for its MOT yesterday and failed miserably. The brake lines are rusty, so we're going to have to make new ones. We're not going to just make a little bit here and there, might as well just make it all brand new, right? It's going to be easier for us. A couple of other daft things. We've got the ball joints and the tractor ends are a bit knackered. They're cheap, we'll put them on. One of the CV boots is loose, so lazy fix that. But, so we might as well just strip the whole bottom of the van apart, and I've been planning on getting around to like underseal it and that, so we might as well just tear the whole van apart and rebuild it from scratch. No.
Sunday morning. In the UK, for our non-UK viewers, in the UK you get 10 days. If there's any viewers left, you get 10 days for a retest for free. And on the 11th day you have to pay the fee.
So this has got to be ready for another test in 10 days.
But we've got 1 day.
But rather than just fix the minimum, like fix some brake pipe and stuff, we're going to like tear the whole van apart and fully rebuild it all. Join us. It's going to be exciting. Have a look underneath here. So it's all surface rust, and then if you look here, you can see some of the seam sealers coming off. If we can blast all this back to bare metal and put a fresh strip of seam sealer across there, clean all this up and repaint. This hasn't had any underseal on it, the back end. That's why it's rusted. But what I'm thinking is then, how hard is it to get the fuel tank off? Because we can get this off, clean these straps up and paint them. We can put a coat of paint on the tank and it'll just make the underneath look a million times better, won't it?
Just have your hands to the side, good practice. Safety top tip. On the side, anything happens, there you go, safe. Safe. Yes, man! Who done that?
I've got the pipe off here. It's to fill the next pipe off.
That's going to be nice when it's all painted. Oh, aye.
It's going to look good, man. We're going to have to fill these with rags or something, because we're kind of getting like dirty inside. I'll make sure I put that back on after I've restored it. It's a very important bit of that. Bit of old renewal on there. Van life. There you go. Ready for a refurbishment? You ready for that? You want to get that out then? Because you cannot knock the pin through that side because that's there. And I cannot knock the pin out that side because I cannot get in. Should have drilled a hole in there, shouldn't I? Well, maybe when they designed this van, they thought nobody's going to be stupid enough in 25 years to rebuild an Astra van. So we'll just put them in and leave them in. Then here we are, rebuilding an Astra van 25 years later. Need new hobby. Nothing need new hobby. Send a fax to the garage how to get these off.
You've been down there, been down the mine, lad.
It's been a dirty job, this one, hasn't it?
Little tip for you, right? Washing up liquid on there, right? on your face.
Make sure the moisturiser afterwards. Okay.
Nice and clean.
Oh, get better looking every day. Cannot wait for tomorrow.
We are with that, lad.
Cleaning the bottom of the van.
What are you cleaning it with?
Very heavy duty degreaser.
Some would say industrial.
Built amber hydrate 80. Rust killer barrier system. Get this all back to bare metal, all the rust off. It says clean it with water. I mean it's water based anyway, so we've jet washed it all, we've degreased it all. We're going to get a paintbrush each, a little pot each. 2 coats of this on. You leave it, turns black. Creates a barrier that stops any rust from coming back through. After that, we will know our next step of the process. We're going to be putting primer, some underseal stuff. I like to use Gravitex, Opel, for different reasons. I think it's the best. And then we're going to paint it white underneath. Just 2K white paint, match the van. Nice gloss finish on it. And then we'll be into the rebuild. We're going to paint all the parts, fuel tank, the rear axle, stuff like that. Then it's the rebuild. Right, you cannot put this back in there because it ends up contaminated. Have a good guess at how much we're going to use. Right, just over 50 there, right? We'll start off with that because we haven't got much of this left. And I hope it's enough to complete the job. Little tip for you. Once you've used it, don't put it back in the bottle because you'll contaminate the clean stuff what's in there. Understand? Pot of that each, and a paintbrush each. Time to put this one to bed because it's been a long one, hasn't it?
Mate.
Well, anyway, so I'll just explain that as well. So you put this stuff on, you're supposed to leave it 24 hours. It says there, wait for 24 hours, after which finishes may be applied. Where rapid progress is required, hydrate 80 can be overcoated in 3 hours. We're in a rush, so we're going to overcoat in 3 hours. Join us on the underside of the vehicle. Yeah, it's kind of relaxing actually, this. How many hours have you been working on the van now? Okay, so we've got brand new track rod ends and ball joints, but it's always best to put some extra paint on because the factory coating looks nice but never really lasts that long, does it?
Not. So what we're going to do is a bit 2 back on there. Right, that'll just stop them from rusting. Easy. Go on, it's down my booth. Just come in the back over here. So I've got my booth set up. I've already done them. Look alright, 3 coats on them. And then we're just going to load the rack up and
Well, I'll just leave you in your booth there.
Aye.
Get them done.
I'll get them done. I've got the axles done. That's had 2 coats now. We'll probably get another coat when it goes on the vehicle.
Looks nice.
But aye. See you in a bit. It's the same colour as the Supra on Fast and Furious. I reckon it's going to make the van a bit faster.
Put that rusty clip on there. Beautiful copper brake line. Yeah, look, me lovely new mechanics gloves. All professional in here now. What? And brake pipe bender. Right. Bit too professional in here now, isn't it? Just check my phone. I took a picture of the axle before we stripped it down, just so I can see where the original route for the brake lines were. Let's have a look. Right, so it looks like it goes in there. So come up here, underneath the spring mount, in there, and up to there. Right, so I need it as neat as possible. I want to try and keep it as close to the axle as possible as well, to keep it from being hit by anything. Really, I want it to come out and it's tight down here. Special punch grease. Eh? Right, you see that? When you put that in there, you tighten it up all the way, that sets the distance for the brake hose. So now if you look inside of there, you can see, get this, but a bit of this, put that in there. On it. Maybe I should try my bend, but I'm put a 90-degree bend. Drop it down, the bottom, just bit down. Just put it up like that. Must do. We had 10 days to get the MOT done on the van. And it's now Wednesday night and the car's booked in for Friday. So both got to work full-time jobs. So we've actually got tonight for a couple of hours after work, tomorrow for a couple of hours, and then it's got to be ready for Friday. So we've got to get all this back together and rebuilt now. Time's very tight, so let's get to it. Well, we haven't got time to make this neat anymore. Just get it together.
How will I get it out?
Quick, just get it, just throw it.
Just hurry up, man.
Just throw the thing together. We'll come back round and we'll polish these brake lines.
Oh, I forgot about that. Handbrake cable, putting that back together. Buttoning all that up. Fixtures and fittings for me today.
Get ready for the mess. Like having to reuse this because the company that supplied the brake lines, the bolts that they've sent us are wrong for the car. That looks like it's got water in that, you know. See that? Mm. Oh, it's a CV boot, so I don't know. Cable tie on that. Oh, need some new ones of these. It's actually called a brake hose retaining clip. Right, that's that. Now I just need to make another brake line.
Put the hoses on there. Brake cable in. Clip and everything all that. Gonna spray some of this ACF 50 on the back there. Just on there. Just on the hub. This one we took it off. It was a bit rusted on, so this will help prevent that. And then that should be the rear end buttoned up. We'll put the coil springs back in, shocks in, and then we're done.
Never give up. Except this time, give up. Watch always.
Never watch anything.
That's it. 2 seconds. That's better.
No,
Right, so we've tried bleeding the brakes. We're having problems with it. They wouldn't bleed properly. Two brakes would bleed, two wouldn't. So we've stripped down the master cylinder, fully rebuilt it, put all the seals back in the correct way. The pressure's moved one of the seals, so it turns out you can strip and rebuild them. So we've had a go at that and we've fixed it. It seems to work. So for anybody out there watching this, you can strip and rebuild your master cylinder quite easily. It's easier than you think. I've just been offered a one there, you know.
We get it?
With a bigger turbo on there on it, 200 quid.
Doesn't want to come on that car.
No.
It's bad. There we are, fully stripped, boys.
Primary piston. Seal and ring 10.
Not that. Oh, I think that's going to make a difference. I think that's going to be further down the board than it should be because it's not actually attached. Could be wrong, like. There should be a seal ring around there, not a rubber ring. Where's that, like? The seal the servo. Right, we're in. Loads of air coming out. Can you see the bubbles?
Anything else can go wrong?
Ah, it's fuel, isn't it? Been a few teething problems with the van.
Alright, it's still not read, it's still not mint. That brake drum making a noise. And I think we need bleeding again. What are you on with that, lad?
I was just quickly nipping that up and right, anyway, we've got the van done, so just within the deadline. What we're going to do is take it for its MOT now, booked in, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes smoothly and it passes. So, I'll see you after.
What do you think about the van? You passed, yeah!